Hey Kyle, what happened to your arm?
Oh yeah, I got injured.
Well, you're moving it just fine. I think you're totally okay. Are you faking it?
Look, I just want to feel like a real football player again.
Kyle, that's so stupid. Injuries are awful, and there were so many this week. You know, actually, you're lucky you're a bartender. It's way safer than being a football player.
You know what? You're right.
All right, so how about you get me a beer? Kyle, you all right? Hey everyone, welcome to Semi-Elite. I'm Susannah Collins. Well, we have made it to the halfway point in the NFL season. How the heck did we get here? Hey, remember when we all thought the Colts were going to the Super Bowl? I don't either. That was funny. Needless to say, it has been a wacky NFL season so far, full of surprises. So today I thought it would be fun to hand out some mid-season NFL awards to those teams who at the very least have kept us entertained. These are going to be kind of like those awards that you voted for your yearbook, like best looking, most athletic, or most likely to grow into her grossly oversized eyewear, like I was in 4th grade.
Jesus, your parents were dicks.
Hey, John and Susan were the best. They told me that those glasses made me look smart. First award, most improved, and this one goes to the Raiders. So the Raiders are like that short, nerdy guy who is kind of cute, and then he comes back from summer break, and all of a sudden he's really tall and a certified hottie. The Raiders have turned the corner this season, and they are showing everybody why the Raiders were super, super smart to draft him in 2014, and why teams like the Texans and the Browns were total chumps to pass on him. That's right, they did that. They sure did. Derek Carr gets better every single week. He has lit it up the past 2 games. He has thrown 7 touchdowns. And yes, it helps when you have a guy like Amari Cooper to throw to, who has also been outstanding in his rookie season. I am just so happy that Oakland Raiders fans finally have a fun team to cheer for. Well, at least for like the next few months or so. Sorry, guys. The second award is Biggest Flirt, and this one goes to the Bengals. So the Bengals are really good right now. They're playing amazing football. Andy Dalton has suddenly become a clutch QB, and everybody is riding the red rifle train. Ooh, did that sound inappropriate? Maybe a little bit.
You think the carpets match the drapes?
Oh, gross, Wendy. I mean, aside from the Patriots, they're probably the strongest team in the AFC. But here's the thing. Be careful, because just like that guy or girl who was the biggest flirt in high school and could make everybody fall in love with them, they can just as quickly lose interest and suddenly you're alone, confused, and eating peanut butter out of the jar. And the same thing can happen when bad Andy Dalton shows up. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but when it comes to the Bengals, do the smart thing. Protect that heart. And finally, most likely to let you borrow lunch money goes to the Bears. Oh man, aren't the Bears so nice? They're so generous. They just give wins away, just like they did against the Lions and the Vikings. They literally take wins, they wrap them up, they put a nice shiny bow on it, and hand them off, and they're like, here, you take it. You deserve it more than we do. The NFC North is so lucky to have them. Such loyal friends, the Bears. All right, switching gears. So I don't think I'm alone in saying this, but Sunday was such a bummer, man. So many injuries. When I saw Steve Smith go down with that torn Achilles, my heart almost broke. It just sucks to see a guy who's 36 years old still dominating the league and to have his career potentially end like that. It just sucks. But here's the thing, watching all these injuries happen actually made me appreciate what a guy like Steve Smith was able to do despite his aging body. So rather than focus on the injuries, I want to celebrate all the old dudes who are still getting it done in the NFL despite being one injury away from selling insurance for the rest of their lives. Number 1, Drew Brees. Oh my God, did he have himself a day on Sunday or what? I mean, what he did would have been impressive for a 28-year-old quarterback, never mind a dude who is 36 years old. 7 touchdowns, he ties the NFL record, throws for over 500 yards. It was absolutely incredible. And here's the thing, this is his 10th game throwing 5 touchdowns or more, so this guy has been good for a really, really long period of time. And hey, I remember it was only a few weeks ago that everybody had kind of left him for dead after that shoulder injury. Pretty sure Sunday just shut up the haters, at least for the time being, even though he should probably call up every member of that Giants D and say thank you, or at least like buy him a drink or something. Number 2, Peyton Manning. I mean, how do you not put this guy on this list, right? He is 39 years old and leading one of the best teams in the league right now. Now, granted, he has not looked like the Peyton Manning that we're used to seeing, but it appears he has finally clicked in that Gary Kubiak offense. They've discovered a running game. He was hitting his tight ends. He hit Demaryius Thomas for a really nice 47-yard pass. Peyton Manning is the man. And keep in mind, he does this all with no feeling in his right fingers. Dude's a tough old son of a bitch. Number 3, Charles Woodson. All right, so this guy is pushing 40, but don't tell him that because the 39-year-old safety is leading the league in interceptions with 5, including one that he picked off of Geno Smith on Sunday. Actually, that one should really only count for like half an interception because it's Geno Smith. But he now has 65 total interceptions on his career, which is good for 5th on the all-time best list. And this guy doesn't show any signs of slowing down. And guess what? He still gets to play the Lions and the Titans coming up. So, you know, that's good for at least like a baker's dozen more, right? And number 4, Tom Brady. Okay, you're hot, you married a supermodel, you've got 4 Super Bowl rings, you're probably gonna win a bajillion more. F you.
Last call.
Last call, all right. So this one goes out to all of our friends across the pond in jolly old England. On Sunday, wrapped up the international series of the NFL in London, and I just want to say, on behalf of my country, that I am sorry. You are our friends and our allies, and we made you watch the Jets, the Dolphins, the Jags, the Bills, the Chiefs, and the Lions, and you deserve better, and I really hope that next year we can do right by you. Thank you so much. Pip, pip, cheerio. That is going to do it for another episode of Semi-Elite. Hey guys, one half of the season down, one half to go. Buckle up, it's gonna be a wild ride. Just don't get hurt, safety first. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week.